everybody, and welcome. It's Devo here, and we're back again in World of Darkness, this time with a visual guide for the third boss, Cerberus. This boss has a phase with incredibly unique mechanics that require one group to go inside his stomach and fight mobs within the mob, while the rest of the raid is fighting the mob himself. To better describe the fight, I will be showing both perspectives from both inside and outside the mob during the fight. To begin the fight, Cerberus starts muzzled and is a simple tank and spank encounter. He does, however, have a frontal cleave that puts a stacking debuff that increases slashing damage dealt to people hit by it that are not the main tank. It is important in this phase that you avoid standing in front of him. Eventually, Cerberus will break his chains and go on a rampage. At this time, Cerberus will throw up around the room as he begins attacking. The first thing he will throw up will be a gastric juice. This is a globule that will AoE pulse around it, a debuff that applies mini to whoever stands in it. The next thing he throws up will be a purple section. Anyone that steps on this section will be eaten by Cerberus. Anyone who is not minied will die. Those who are minied will end up in his stomach. And welcome to the inside of the boss. It is the people inside Cerberus' stomach's objective to deal damage to his stomach wall, thereby rendering him weak and able to be muzzled yet again. While inside, however, unknown adds will spawn that need to be picked up by a tank while the walls are being damaged down. All the while, the people inside the stomach will be taking a stacking debuff dot that deals more and more damage over time as they are slowly digested. It is recommended that you pick a single group within your alliance in order to be the stomach group. This group will always enter Cerberus' stomach when he is unmuzzled. This allows for a tank, 2 healers, and 5 DPS to always be working on this phase at all times. When all the stomach walls are destroyed, Cerberus will have a stomach ache and throw up all of the minied people back out into the fight. Cerberus will then be weakened and able to be remuzzled back into his tank and spank phase. However, if you are not the stomach group, the fight is much different. Once one of the groups is inside Cerberus' stomach, the other 2 groups have to deal with the rampaging 3-headed hound. He will launch triple lasers, unleash a roar that applies a stacking damage vulnerability debuff, apply the hysteria debuff to the tank and go after random members of the alliance, the purple sections on the ground will spawn flytrap adds that need to be DPS down. And to do a tail swipe that deals AoE damage behind him and applies a debuff that increases the bashing damage that members of the raid take. When the stomach group has weakened him, 2 people need to run to the pillars, grab the chains, and run them back to Cerberus to remuzzle him. After he is remuzzled, Cerberus will now do tail swipes in addition to his front slashes, as well as launch paralyzing lightning and spawn orbs that shoot straight line lasers throughout the arena. He will also pick a random target, turn towards them, charge for a moment, and then rush at them, much like Ifrit. This will deal damage to anyone along the path as well as the person he targets. You should break his chains one more time, and it's back into the belly of the beast for the stomach group. Remember that the stomach group should maintain focus on the stomach wall and let the tank simply pick up the adds that spawn. Passive AoE damage should be enough to kill the adds. The walls are the main target. If your DPS is decent enough, by the time the stomach group comes out the second time, the boss should be dead. Thank you all for watching. As always, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again next time.